I'm your wife. And you cannot do this to me. You cannot do this to me anymore.
Now, I know that that's a scripted movie, but when it comes to reality, according to the National Coalition Against Domestic Violence, an average of 20 people are being abused every minute by an intimate partner. And I'm talking about physical violence. When you add things like rape, the number increases. That's an average of 1 in 3 women or 1 in every 4 men has experienced some form of violence from an intimate partner. Not violence by a schoolmate or classmate, by an intimate partner. This is real. Which simply means that probably the person sitting next to you in church, or your neighbor, or the person you see in the store somehow is experiencing some form of physical abuse and violence by an intimate partner.
No, you can't.
Now, I know that this season we're all told to stay at home because it's
fight?
safe against coronavirus. But it's not very safe for a lot of people who are experiencing some form of abuse. My hope is that everyone stays alive, either from coronavirus or from physical abuse. And this episode of my podcast, I recorded an interview of someone that many of you might know. She probably attends your church, or she's your neighbor and friend, Dr. Tokwe. She tells the story of how she went through abuse, her stages of denial, and a stage that I call her death, and literally her rebirth from domestic violence. Now, this podcast is me just doing storytelling. If I was doing journalism, which is another hat that I wear, I would have requested for an interview from her estranged or ex-husband. But this is not about me trying to find out who's right or wrong. This is not that. It's just great storytelling. And I hope that you will learn from everything that's in there. Open up your hearts, open up your minds, and just be open to learn from someone's experience who's been there, done that, and has a t-shirt already. And I really hope that you, if you're being abusive, you will learn how to refrain from it. You know how to get help. If you're being abused, you know how to get help. You get all the boldness you need to get out there and get help. You don't have to die there. I need you. We all need you to stay alive. And I really hope that this podcast is going to help you and bless you in many, many ways. It's a survivor story of denial, death, and rebirth from domestic abuse. I'm your host, Henry again, and I hope you stay alive.